I'm Ron Lippert. I'm unaffiliated with anything and everything. Now let me tell you what's new or what's coming up. I have to put these on. That's what happens when you get younger. Calling all people in Northern California, even if you're Southern California, it's okay. Take a stand for the Willits wetlands. Wheelchairs are okay too. Saturday, 12th of October, 2013 at 12 noon, high noon for Gary Cooper people. Song, dance, poetry, water ceremony, and offerings. You got to hear me in song. Park and walk, bike, or shuttle from Recreation Grove, East Commercial, and South Lenora to ceremony site a half-mile north of Willits. It's going to be a healing ceremony and peaceful civil disobedience. Those words, peaceful and disobedience. I don't know how they come together. Our goals: scale back the Caltrans Highway 101 bypass and save the wetlands. I think it should be stopped totally. Stop the destruction of Little Lake Valley and the planet. It's not too late. It's never too late to turn back. The project is unnecessary. These are the points on the back. It fails to address the real cause of the traffic problem. The project wastes taxpayer funds. The project is destructive of natural resources. Better alternatives are available. And a summary. I was given this lovely, picturesque paper yesterday at the farmer's market where we get a lot of locally sourced organic food. And I got quite a bit. I got garlic there, and you want to go into what I got? But we don't have to. Garlic is really what's important. And I got also some eggplant, the skinny ones, the Japanese ones. And what else do we have over here to talk about? This paper, El Sol, it comes out every month out of Ukiah. It's Spanish with some English in there. On the internet, you can get it translated into English. And they also talk about the bypass and what's going on in Willits and Mendocino County. Now let's get serious here. When are you going to step up to the plate about something? Anything. There's the plastics. That's an issue. There's fracking. It may go on. There's the miles per gallon on your vehicle that's lower than 10. There's issues that you can deal with. The fast foods that are in town. Who's against fast foods? I'm not against fast foods. They could be organic, locally sourced, and wrap it up fast for you. Have less choices that way. Why did we have to get crap? Why is the town making money on crap like fast foods, gas station stops? Why isn't it organic, locally sourced? There's plenty of it to go around. And you'd like to taste better, and it's healthy for you. Our choice should be quality, flavor, taste, but not, is it crap food? Trusting that the government, when they inspect it, it must be good enough. I have atrial fibrillation. I was told if I had a double cheeseburger, get ready for a stroke. Why is that even being sold here? Anyway, enough of that stuff. How about the Eel River? It's nice and clean, and it's not being affected by the bypass. Well, hopefully not. The water's pretty low. There's a lot of algae growth in there. That's not good for us. It's not good for domestic critters. It's not good for the critters in there. The salmon appear to be making some form of a comeback. Wouldn't that be nice? Have some more trees here. Have some more salmon. Have more wildlife. That's why most people live here. Those of you who lived here to cut down the trees and make money, well, there's not that many trees left, so why don't you go? Those are here for the railroad, so it can haul the trees and all the ore. Well, the railroad north of Willits has basically collapsed. So you could leave too. Why don't you accept that? And if you go to the fast foods regularly and Chevron regularly, it's not that I've never gone there. We all have our addictions. Keep going there. Check out your weight, your blood pressure, your pulse, and whatever else you want to check out. I'll bet you a nickel, it's not going to look so good. So how come it doesn't have a required recommendation on a limit on there? They have a DUI rating. Why don't they have a donut rating? How many donuts you're having? I know, I can go on and on. This town should offer more bicycles for rent, for lease, for use. Get people walking, riding a bicycle. Park your car at one part of town, do all your shopping in that part of town. Drive to the other end of town. What to the ends? You have Tower and Brown's Corner. After that, why are you walking around? That's good for you. It's good for the environment. There was 17 smokestacks here. The people who want to remember the good old days, This area led in emphysema and all other lung conditions. You want to return to that? You want to get real about what the town was about? You want to be local? You want it to be a local town. Make up its own local thing. Do not run somebody else's franchise, somebody else's chain, somebody else's idea. Why can't you create your own idea? We have 101 Burger. That's local. And the meat could be coming from a local place too. It's not very difficult. It all could be done there. We now have our own salads from our own garden that we grow, and we do a bit of wild harvesting, and I don't mess with the mushrooms because I don't claim to even be an amateur with mushrooms. But there's plenty of berries and plenty of fruit we have out here, and plenty of greens, dandelion greens. There's a lot of stuff out here. You want to draw the customers out here from other counties, states, nations. Show them how much you know about your own backyard. Tourists love when you know your own backyard, not the chain of the franchise they have in their own backyard. They already have that. What do you know about your own backyard? Do you know about the Buckeyes, the largest common seed in California? This is not a Buckeye. This is a mango. You hear that? That's the pod inside the sheath. So I had to eat it. I like mangoes. Too cute for the compost pile and too cute for the wood stove. My necklaces, shoelaces. You could be fancier than that. Did I tell you I'm not a musician? Is that amazing? Philharmonic I'm playing at. The Tattoo Philharmonic. And actually we're going to pay everybody to show up and hear me play. It's just like the bypass. We'll pay you and you'll show up, won't you? Accept it. Except when there's money involved, you'll do almost whatever. And then over here is my butterfly. As I gain weight, maybe it'll make me feel lighter. You see a butterfly with the blue over there? Leave it alone. It's special. You don't want to just look at the picture and the painting and see the one butterfly left, the one redwood tree left. Man, I was once a Fed, USDA, APHIS in charge of inspecting zoos. It's terrible to see critters in a zoo, in a prison, and that's all it has. And that's the only place you're going to see them. That's terrible. They're not getting the best TLC. They live longer, so what? You want quality of life, not just living longer. You don't want to see one redwood tree left, one deer left, one elk left, because at one time you remember there were herds. Well, we don't have herds of anything anymore. Even the yellow jackets, bless them, they are so special. So, what are you going to do? Just watch me on TV and wave? Give me the finger? This finger? Or this finger? Or this finger? Hitch me out of town? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. This is the third of our weekly Friday sessions. This is Ron Lippert saying to you, good health to you and all. And if you have a surplus, hand it out. Peace and health, harmony, and all love you can hold on to. And don't forget, fun. It's not just a flat noodle.